Blake from TFXC Shoes here. Today I am with Chad, Product Line Manager from ASICS, and we're going to be talking about the evolution of the Kayano.
Yeah, my name is Chad Malavy, Global Product Line Manager, and I had the privilege of working on the new gel can.
Yeah, so could you go ahead and just walk me through kind of the evolution of the Kayano, how you got to this new 4D stability system?
Yeah, so the typical development calendar or cycle would be that you brief a shoe, and then 18 months from when it's briefed, it comes to market and is available for people to buy and run in. With the Kayano, we actually started a little bit earlier than that, really wanting to focus in on, a lot of different aspects. There's a pretty large or lofty goal that we set to essentially redesign the Kayano, make it more comfortable, really more relevant from a design perspective. And so we wanted to give ourselves time to really bring the consumer into this process as well. And so we worked with consumers all over the world, both the loyal consumers who'd run in the gel Kayano or Kayano Light for the past couple iterations, as well as consumers who had historically run in a Kayano and then had left and run with a Brooks or a Hoka or various other competitor product as well. Just to understand what made them leave, what were some of the aspects maybe that we were under-indexing in, and how can we really get back on the radar of consideration and hopefully being their next shoe choice. So that said, the prototyping process started out with a production Kayano 29 upper, looking at this new stability system here. And this was really, the 4D guidance system started with a biomechanical insight at our ISS, or Institute of Sports Science. And this is a first-party lab that we have in Kobe, Japan, where we looked at how does a runner's form change as they get tired. So physiologically, what are the impacts of running longer, and how do they change the way that your gait is and how you need support, et cetera. And so we started with both a visible gel tool, a visible gel option, this prominent pod that you'll see persisting into the production model. And then again, to kind of allow for a better understanding of how the upper fit was, we went with a Kayano 29 production upper. And then that evolved into various other prototypes as well. So you'll see kind of further refinement, some playing with and pushing and pulling of some of the geometries in the heel here, a new engineered mesh option that we tested and got some feedback on in terms of breathability and fit. We also played with the different knit material, some external heel counters, some different knit executions in the heel as well. And then also, again, kind of playing with some of the midsole geometries. And then going into our first sample, so those were earlier prototypes, we have this guy here, and this was, again, kind of a further refinement of closer to what you see here at final or production sample. A new material, and then, again, tested with the consumers, really had that athlete input or voice, guide and direct not only color, material design. And then that went into our second sample, where you'll see this, and this has, again, a lot of the same framework as what you see down below us here with the knit upper. We modified the tongue from this to what you see on the table here, as well as the heel element. But really did a lot of lab testing, did a lot of consumer testing, and wanted to kind of reframe how we provide support or stability for the consumer. And one of the key tenets was, with this holistic stability solution with 4D guidance system, how do we provide stability that's on demand versus, for some folks, let's say you're a neutral runner and over the course of training for a half or a full, you might experience a little bit more biomechanical breakdown. And so wanting to provide a shoe that worked for that athlete, but also for that Kayano loyalist who likes a very stable, supportive shoe. And so a couple of the key changes would be, we've increased the stack height, we have that new stability solution, but again, there was no stone unturned with this update.
That's exciting stuff. Thanks for walking me through that. I'm excited to have a pair. I'm going to be putting my miles on it and give a full review.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.